Hello everybody. Okay, lately I've been seeing some people doing videos about their 10 favorite Blue Oyster Cult songs. And I was thinking of doing that, but I can't just narrow it down to 10. Blue Oyster Cult is too great of a band. Blue Oyster Cult. So I'm just going to do my favorite Blue Oyster Cult songs. I'm going to jump around. Now a lot of people you might laugh at this one, but I'm going to have to go Eyes on Fire on Blue Oyster Cult. It's kind of poppy, it's very radio friendly, but that's got a great guitar solo in it. I just like the song, and Rick Downey's drumming in it is at the end of the bam, bam, bam. So I'm going with Eyes on Fire. Laugh all you want. As usual, I do a video and everyone gets loud. This is God, lower the volume please. So anyway, Eyes on Fire, laugh at me all you want. Also Shadow Warrior, what an epic song, what a kick-ass guitar solo. I love that. Shadow Warrior off what I feel is the underrated Club Ninja album. Also, the live version of Subhuman off of On Your Feet and On Your Knees. I love that live version, and Alan Lanier's keyboard solo on that's worth it. Just that solo alone would get that on the list. But the rest of the thing is amazing. And Blue Oyster Cult is a kick-ass live band. I've seen them in concert 8 times. So anyway, you got that one. The whole Tyranny and Mutation album is going to get on there. So see, that's why I couldn't do a top 10 list right there. That whole album's on there. That's 8 songs right there. Wings Wetted Down being my favorite. But there's not a bad note on there. You can't go wrong with that one. Here comes the Laugher, everybody. There goes the Laugher.
Hi! I got my hands full.
She's got her hands full. There you go. Customer service, folks. So, anyway, getting back to the task at hand, I'm going to go Burning for You. Also, I know that's a hit, but what a great song, great riff, and the video where a guy catches fire in his car and the band keeps playing. That right there. Also, Heavy Metal, The Black and Silver. God damn, what a kick-ass song. And that riff. And also, Lips in the Hills and Unknown Tongue, which both kind of run into one another. I like both of those, but Unknown Tongue definitely, because it makes reference to the girl running the razor blade across her palms and tasting the blood. And then Eric's maniacal laugh at the end where he's like, and then I'm going to go Moon Crazy, the first Blue Oyster Cult song I ever heard. So, you know, that's right, the first Blue Oyster Cult song I ever heard was Moon Crazy. Great song. And so, you know, I guess I'm kind of sentimental. That's the first one I ever heard. And when I hear it, it makes me think of the year 1979. Was there anything particularly great about that year? Only in the cinematic front. But, also Death Valley Nights and I Love the Night, both off Spectres. Death Valley Nights, that just rocks. Way to go, Albert. Great singing on that. And I Love the Night, just kind of a moody, atmospheric, kind of love songish kind of thing. But it's almost getting, it's kind of in a vampire or an immortal ghost kind of thing. Draw your own conclusion, but I'm going to go with that one. And Take Me Away, kick-ass rocker about alien abduction, that video about alien abduction, and Aldo Nova as a guest guitar solo player on that. Not to take anything away from the great Buck Dharma, because he is the man, but Aldo Nova rips off a good solo on that one. Tattoo Vampire, classic, one of my favorites. And they played that live the last time I saw them in concert. At the end, they did an encore, and I ran up to the front of the stage as soon as I heard that opening riff, the Tattoo Vampire. I'm like, I'm up there. There I go. I'm down at the front. And then I'm going to put She's as Beautiful as a Foot. I like that song somewhat. It's kind of mellow, but just the title, She's as Beautiful as a Foot. That right there. Just a title like that. That gets you on the list. Now, let's see what I'm just kind of going randomly and jumping around on the albums here. Oh, Dancing in the Ruins, like that one. I've heard it's supposed to be kind of a follow-up to Burning for You. Oh, the live version of Veteran of the Psychic Wars off of Extraterrestrial Live. Holy shit, that is a kick-ass guitar solo by Buck. I think that one clocks in about 11 minutes. And if you watch the video of it, at the end there's footage of the Nestor from Battle Beyond the Stars, which is one of my favorite movies. So you got 2 of my favorite things, Blue Oyster Cult and the Nestor from Battle Beyond the Stars. Well, actually 3 things, Battle Beyond the Stars, the Nestor, and Blue Oyster Cult.
Everything good?
That's 3 things. And one of the guys playing the Nestor was in Terminator 2. But anyway, now, also the studio version of Veteran of the Psychic Wars, also kick-ass. and just for the drumming and the guitar solo. But usually I don't go live versions over studio versions, but on Veteran of the Psychic Wars, I'm gonna go the extraterrestrial live version over the Fire of Unknown Origin version, which I also like Fire of Unknown Origin, the 1981 version, not the bonus track on the CD of Agents of Fortune. That one's kind of okay, but I like the 1981 version better with the moodier sounding, mysterious sounding guitars and the doubled up guitar solo. And Joan Crawford has risen from the grave. That says it all right there. Plus the video was banned on MTV, and they got all those crazy sound effects in the background, like the horse noises and da-da-da-da-da, all that crazy stuff. So, and Fire of Unknown Origin, pretty much I'd put that whole album on the list except for Don't Turn Your Back. Not too wild about that one for some reason. I don't know. Dragon Lady, that's another great one. Oh, Veins, where, have I killed somebody? Veins in my head, veins in the mirror, veins in the ceiling, whatever. I love that one. And the keyboards at the end kind of remind me of the sound it makes when the Enterprise goes into red alert. I'm not doing that right, but if you're a Star Trek fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you still might know what I'm talking about. How do I know? I might not even know what I'm talking about, but I do know what I'm talking about. Now also I'm putting Make Rock Not War on there. Kind of a silly, cheesy, hazy sounding song, but I like the big, loud, shout 'em out background vocals there, the big 80s sounding background vocals. And while we're on the subject of that same album, I like Beat 'Em Up. That is a kick-ass song with a kick-ass guitar solo. Oh, and I haven't said anything off Imaginos. In the Presence of Another World, Your Master is a Monster, and that whole bit at the end where they're saying about 3,000 different things overlapping each other, and in one part the guy goes, Infinity! I like that one. I Am the One You Warned Me Of, that is a kick-ass guitar solo, and Less Invisibles, and then The Siege and Investiture of Baron von Frankenstein's Castle. It's either Viceria or Viceria, I don't know, but I love that song. It's got good screams, a kick-ass guitar solo. I'm trying to think if I covered all my all-time favorite. Oh, The Vigil, gotta have The Vigil in there. A Lonely Teardrops and Mirrors, both off the Mirrors album. All three are off the Mirrors album. The Mirrors kind of has disco-y overtones here and there, and might be a little more radio-friendly, but damn it all, I like the Mirrors album. The live version of Astronomy from A Some Enchanted Evening, that's got to be on there. That's an epic Buck solo right there. So, let's see. I know there was some, Dominance and Submission, kind of a hit-ish, but kick-ass song. ME-262, especially the middle part with all the planes, and then the part where you hear the feet marching, it's like, well, you hear all the soldiers marching or whatever. I was playing that song and I lost my lunch during it. I happened to be sick, and my mother said, the music is what made you throw up. And I said, Blue Oyster Cult doesn't make you throw up. I'm not feeling well. That song has nothing to do with it, but she said it was because all the air raid sirens are going off and all that. That lady's a nut. I just had a stomach bug. So anyway, and the bonus track Mommy, off of, no, not Mommy, it's a Mess Dam. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Mess Dam Sarad or something. I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's like boo boo. But that one, I like that one. So I think that's all my all-time. No, wait, I forgot. Off Heaven Forbid, I forgot Damaged, See You in Black, Harvest Moon, and Hammer Back.
You need more. Would you like some more Diet Coke Sprite?
You damn well know, just without the Sprite.
Oh, regular Coke, that's right.
So, yeah, and then I actually saw them sing See You in Black. Am I running out of time?
30 seconds.
Saw See You in Black before I performed them live. I also like Now Is the Old God's Return and I the Hurricane. So that's pretty much all my favorite Blue Oyster Cult songs. I don't think I forgot any. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button. Oh, I forgot. Then came the last days of May. Goodbye.